Title: Kids on the Stand? Siblings called to testify against mom over alleged Russian army shade. TLDR, siblings, ages 9 and 10, are thrust into the legal spotlight as they're called to be witnesses against their own mother, who's on the hot seat for supposedly throwing some major side-eye at the Russian army. Ukraine's intense war scenario is filled with stories that are heart-wrenching, nail-biting, and now utterly mind-boggling. Yep, it seems that's the current vibe. Imagine being a kid, chillin', maybe trading Pokemon cards or posting TikToks, and then bam! You're suddenly called upon to testify against your own mother in a courtroom. Say what now? In a twist straight out of a telenovela, a young sister-brother duo, all of 9 and 10 years young, have been summoned to the court as witnesses. And hold on to your hats, peeps, because they're not being asked about stolen cookies or broken toys. Instead, it's because their mum apparently threw some shade, and we're not talking about a parasol, at the Russian army. The mother stands accused of discrediting the military forces of Russia. But here's a thought: how does one actually discredit an army? Did she tweet a meme? Share an unflattering TikTok dance? Or was it just a passing comment caught on a hot mic? Whatever it was, the powers that be seem to be taking it ultra seriously. Picture this: a courtroom, a judge with a stern face, lawyers pacing to and fro, and amidst it all, 2 young children, probably wondering why they aren't home watching their favorite cartoons or eating some ice cream. Legal battles aside, let's take a moment to wonder about the emotional toll this might be taking on these kids. Surely, being placed in such a position, where familial bonds are tested against national agendas, isn't exactly a walk in the park. What happens next is anyone's guess. The war, with all its intense events and dramatic moments, has another chapter added, and this one is as bewildering as it gets. In a world where news stories are often regurgitated and predictable, this one sure took a wild turn. Yet, amidst the chaos and the tension, there's a question we can't help but ask: if children are being summoned to such platforms, where does one draw the line? Food for thought: in a rapidly evolving world where almost everything becomes public knowledge, is there still room for personal boundaries? What do you think?